2-minute stretch break. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna have everyone, if you have a yoga mat and have a little bit of space, I'm gonna have everyone start by lying on their side. I'm gonna start by lying on my left side. If you guys have a yoga block or a pillow that you think might help with supporting your neck, feel free to use it. If not, should still work out okay. So lying down here on my left side, knees are gonna be stacked up on top of each other, right or up around hip level. So I'm kind of laying with a nice 90-degree angle at the knees and at the hips. And then arms are gonna be out, stacked on top of each other. And from here, we're gonna kind of open up our bodies like a book. We're gonna be doing some rotation here. And we wanna make sure that those legs stay in the same place so the lower part of our spine doesn't do any twisting that we don't want it to do. So when you're ready, keeping your eye on that top hand, you're gonna open up that whole body like a big book. Keep looking at that hand and rotate over as far as you comfortably can. And when you get to that point, take a bit of a deep breath. And then slowly close that book while keeping those eyes on that hand that's going over. All right, let's continue. We're gonna do 4 more here. Only rotate as far as you feel comfortable with. Remember, we want to stay out of pain here. So if it causes you any pain in the shoulder and the neck, limit your motion to exclude that painful part. All right, guys, last one for this side. Open it up like a big book. And close it all the way down. All right, nicely done. Slowly, let's make our way up, switch sides. So I'm now lying on my right side. All right, make sure those legs are nice and stacked. They're not going anywhere. Extend those arms out, let that head lay completely relaxed, and then same thing, 5 big rotations, trying to open all the way up. Typically, the shoulder will be able to go a little bit further than your neck can turn, and that's okay. All right, guys, last one here, wherever you're at. Make it the last one. Big open. And then close it all the way down. Nicely done. Okay, let's make our way up. Next up, we're gonna do a little bit of downward dog. So I think getting in a hands and knees position first will benefit us, and then we can go up into our kind of plank position. And then from here, use those hands and shoulders, push all your weight back in your feet, and feel that good stretch in the back of the legs. Couple deep breaths here. All right, guys, now stay in this position. I want us to emphasize one side at a time here now. So I'm gonna let my right knee bend a little bit and simultaneously try and bring my left heel closer to the ground. Might feel a little intense, so you can come off it after a couple seconds. Let's switch over. Trying to bring the right heel close to the ground, let that left knee bend. All right, guys, nicely done. Let's come back into that plank position, and then put those knees down. And then when you're ready, let's come down onto our stomachs. So once you're nice and situated on your stomach, let that lower half of your body relax. With the hands up here, kind of planted up near where my head is at, I'm gonna push myself up into a nice cobra pose, and then we'll just hang out here. Make sure those hips stay connected to the ground. If you feel your hips coming up at all, stay right there. Make sure those hips can stay connected. Pull those shoulder blades down. One more deep breath. All right, slowly bring yourself all the way down. Sweet. Okay, let's come up into a nice seated position. You guys want to sit with the legs out or with the legs crossed, whatever is most comfortable. And whatever you guys think you'll be able to maintain a nice upright posture with. So for me, it's legs crossed. If legs out or legs kind of spread out like this works, feel free to adopt that. All right, so sitting up nice and tall here. Right hand, I'm gonna have you guys bring it to the top back of your head here. And so you'll notice my elbows in front of my face a little bit here. I'm going to rotate my head to the right and then let that hand pull my head kind of down into my armpit a little bit almost. We're going for some tension in the back left side of the neck. So a couple of deep breaths once you find some good tension. All right, slowly release, let that chin come up first and then rotate back to the middle. Let's do the other side. So left hand is up, still looking straight ahead. Now I'm gonna rotate, make sure my spine is nice and upright, and then try and bring that chin into my armpit a little bit. All right, slowly let that chin come up, then come back to the middle and shake it out a little bit if you need to. Let's see where we're at with time. All right, I got time. Okay, time for one more here, guys. Let's come back to that hands and knees position. So from here, I know most of you are familiar with child's pose, but before we sink into some child's pose, I'm gonna have us walk those hands out to either the left or right, whichever one you wanna start with. Keeping those knees in the same place. We're now gonna sink our hips back, let those hips try and come and sit back on our heels, and then drag those hands into a comfortable position. So from here, you should be feeling a nice stretch in the side. Let's go through 3 breaths. Try and really breathe into that muscle tissue that's on that stretch side. All right, slowly rise out of that. Bring some weight back into those hands and then walk those hands all the way out the opposite direction. And then when you're ready, you can sink those hips back, drag those hands a little bit, and find a spot where the opposite side is being stretched now. 3 deep breaths. All right, guys, rise on up out of that. We can return our hands back to the middle. and then come up to standing in whatever way is most comfortable. Give those arms and legs one last little shake. And that is all I got for you guys today. I hope that helped everyone. I hope that helped break the mold of the desk that I'm sure we're all feeling. Don't forget, Workout Wednesday with me on Wednesday at noon, exercise with Exos at noon on Thursday with Jazzy, and then stretch breaks through Thursday this week. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks, Elise.
Good work, guys.
Thank you.